Hello everyone, this is David Brandauer and Delma Brandauer, and we're going to review what we did this week for West Coast Swing. We did some side passes and then we did a couple variations on a whip. We did a regular whip, basic whip, vanilla whip, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to do a whip with an outside turn. And I'll mention a couple of those variations as well at the end of this. So, again, our side pass, make sure you connect, meaning ladies are pulling away from him and slightly down to make this connection before we begin one. Then you're going to take your left shoulder back, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. You step off on 1, and on left foot on 4. So on this surfboard, I'm stepping off on 1, 3 and on 4, 5 and 6. Both of my left foot. Ladies, you're going right, left. 6. On 4, you're also stepping on your right foot, just like 4 and 1. Okay, now for the whip pattern, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull her towards me by pulling back, and then I'm going to turn her 180 degree and catch her. Okay, so it's going to look like this. 1, 2. Now some people that cross here, that's actually the way I originally learned it. I find that's harder at the beginning level to do that, to cross on 2. That would be 1, 2. Okay, I find it looks good, but it's a much harder to do. So, the beginning level, 1, 2, and step right beside your foot. She's right at your right shoulder, facing that end of the surfboard. We're going to go 3 and. Ladies are going to step back together on 3 and then on 4, she's going to step forward. I'm going to step across and follow through with looking over my shoulder and sending her back down the line. From a different angle. Here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you notice, I look over my right shoulder on 5 to make sure that I'm not sending her into another person, and it also helps me to rotate my shoulder. 3, and if I look over my shoulder, I will tend to send her that direction. Okay. This other angle, so you can see it from her perspective here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So we bring her in. 1, 2. We catch her. We let her stretch on 3 and. We step across on 4, and then we pull her through and send her back towards that end. Okay. Make sure you're in the pivot point. 1, 2, 3, and 4. My left foot is the pivot point for this whole thing. I'm not stepping way around her. I am taking myself out of the way and sending her past me, where I'm the pivot point. That gives her momentum. Right? It's not going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. When I take a big step, then it takes away the momentum. I want to give her all the momentum on 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I could freeze my feet, or I could go do a triple step. Either way is fine. Now, for the other variation, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to lift my hand a little bit here. Not really above her shoulder. I'm going to lift it kind of near her shoulder, but not in. If it's in, she's going to take this inside turn, outside of her shoulder area, outside of this line compared to her shoulder. Okay? I'm going to go 5. Now it's up to eye level, and now it goes over her head. Okay. Show you that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, fall through 6, 7, and 8. Now, a lot of times that's done as 1.5 turn. We're going to do a 1.5 turn this time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I stir the pot and polish the halo on 6, 7, and 8. One quick thing, when we do this, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I make sure I place her on 5 before I start turning her with this hand. Place her on her right foot and then turn her. If you try turning her early, it will feel awkward. Right? Now, I'm going to promise you one other variation. That is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to go slip to the wrist, and we're going to push that wrist behind her and catch it. Okay. Now from the other direction. direction. Move this direction. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see where my hand is, and I'm taking this hand, slipping to the wrist, and going it low and behind her, so I can catch that. Okay. And then we can bring it on the side pass. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Also, anytime your hand ends up here at the end of the pattern where the hand is reversed, just do an arm turn. 3 and 4, 5 and 6 to show them the other direction. You end up like this, as in when we did the outside turn of it. You just step 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Do all the fancy footwork you want there, man, but you can also keep it very simple like we just showed you. Okay? The key is give her the lead she needs to do what you're designing. All right. Good job.